Yo,
Dude,
look at this. Yo, look at this. The drone. Centauro. Centauro.
Yeah.
Stop terrorizing with the drone. He switches his perspective all the time. So, what do we see? We see on AVRES side, do we have now we do. Okay.
We have a much more serious composition here from IGNISAVIS than we do from, well, serious, yeah, I mean, a much more
on the side
composition.
Yeah. On the A side, we have Nizoxi and the Nikitka Pow Pow against Cyrex in that square. Cyrex lobbing some shots towards what exactly? Towards that was Nikitka. Interesting. Nef over here is sitting in the traditional rocks, overlooking the approach towards B and looking at the rocks of C, where Shamad and Rastafari are. While Imperial and Master Delta are facing them. Master Delta dipping his toes in the C cap, taking the control over it.
Yeah, gonna be taking control. And, I mean, honestly, I think that thus far it's looking like a very strong start from AVRES. Although with IGNISAVIS' Nefo being sitting in that position up above B, it could be anyone's game, really.
Cyrex is trying to figure out something, but he's on the back foot right now. Definitely on the back foot. Artillery strikes.
Yeah,
seems like Nikita Papao and Nizoxi might be... See, Nizoxi is doing the same thing as Andrusha did last time. He's going to be looping around the rocks towards probably Nefo to add him an extra angle. Maybe Imperial's Light is going to be overlooking that angle. Maybe, but we'll see.
Potentially. Although Imperial's Light, it does still have to keep in mind that he has to keep Master Delta alive and also put really pressure, because I mean, if Shimada starts to switch positions and fully focus Master Delta, he could be
nice shot.
in serious trouble.
Cyrex puts a shot at Nikitka Papao. Nikitka Papao loses breach. Surgical precision.
Very surgical.
15 seconds of repairing. Nobody's going to be capitalizing on this, so that's okay.
But
another shot at
Nizoxi. He's going to be
Nizoxi.
rotating. Ooh, slipping underneath that round from Cyrex there.
So Nizoxi is going to be going at the back of B, or the back of B probably, yeah. And probably pestering Nefo. Master Delta is tracked. And one crew.
That's not good. Although, so Rastafari looks like he's in a situation where he's repairing as well.
Oh, ammo rack. What is the autoloader?
Well, that's a little awkward for him. Not sure how much ammunition he really has.
I'm not sure. That was autoloader.
But yeah, now with Imperius Lot putting pressure on Shimada just to try and keep Shimada off of Master Delta. It looks like Rastafari is going to be rotating here. No, he's going to sit on the rock. He's going to just hold the same position he was already holding.
That was a shot at what? I heard the ding. Shimada in a little 2K. Has to back off a little bit. Not in the optimal position. We see Nefo crossing from the rocks towards the B. He's going to be taking...
And yeah, getting that opportunity, putting that stake at B is really going to put some pressure on AVRES here.
Oh my god, Nikitka Papao again lost his breach to Cyrex. He's going to have to back off and repair.
And we did actually see, I did forget to mention that AVRES did beat AVRVG, who has beaten Dodex. So unless they did some serious reform and training, I mean, in theory, AVRES is better than both AVRVG and Dodex, so they shouldn't have as much trouble as it looks like they're having against IGNISAVIS. But that's a bit of mental gymnastics logic.
Yeah, it's we're trying to be extra mathematical with this, but sometimes miracles happen.
Sometimes it's less about the math and more about the rounds that you put down range as Master Delta gets put down by rest of our eye. Okay,
Imperial has to back off, looks like, a little bit. And maybe change his position, adjust his position rather.
Yeah.
Shimada with his 20 mils being threatening.
Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot that Imperial's Lot can do in terms of aggression at this moment, right? He's got to deal with both Rastafari and Shimada.
Yeah. At least make sure that he can wait until Master Delta comes back.
Yeah,
meanwhile, Nefo.
What is doing?
Oh, Nefo exchanging shots with Nizoxi. Nefo has no breach in battle. Nizoxi has everything, including Nefo. Well, yeah, that's a good play right there.
Which means that the B cap, it might go under the control here.
It will.
AVRES?
It will. No, actually, we are seeing Imperial's Light overlooking it.
Yeah, Imperial's Light is still with a very powerful position, even though he's being pressured by two players there at C. Because the two players don't seem like they're playing very aggressively, understandably so, as we see Master Delta coming back in to support his teammates. So not playing too aggressively is both the smart play as well as a bit of an unfortunate play, as now they can't go for the B cap as they might want to.
Nikita Popov finally manages to clap back at Cyrix. Cyrix now is fixing his battle and breach.
Yeah. He's getting his barrel and breach back 6 seconds, but Nikita Pau still with that pretty powerful angle above him, and also the A cap just kind of sealing supremacy for AVRES at the A point and potentially the B point here quite shortly. Nikita Pau and Cyrix going to be holding each other here, but if we switch back to the Centauro on the B cap, I feel like we might see a little bit of action going on here as we see, yeah, Nefo trying to get an angle, and Cyrix, running away. Oh, wait,
boom!
Excuse me.
Nefo takes down the Zoxy from the rear.
Yeah. Cyrix goes down as well to Nikita Pau.
But then Nikita Pau is fixing his breach. Nefo he decided not to push. Not to push. He's looking back at Shimada over there, who potentially could be overlooking, but he is not. He's not even in position to do this. So Nefo is now going to be deciding to pop smokes and go somewhere.
He is going to pop smoke, but he still has a bit of an overlooking position here of B. But Nikita Pau could maybe get a snapshot here, but it looks like he's going to be defending that A point from Cyrix, who's now respawned and no longer playing the permanent position in the corner, but he's going to be going for a more aggressive approach. Getting it next to these rocks here is going to be a powerful play and is going to force Nikita Pau to make a decision to push or to hold, and it looks like
exchange
push
shots,
is the factor.
no sauce.
Yeah. And Zoxy is coming back in, so Cyrix has to make a play here, and Nefo is also doing a push here.
Yep.
Both players realizing that they need to get that cap, but Nazoxy could be the catalyst that saves Nikita Pau here. Trying to scrape for the cap, Nikita Pau having no authority over it, and gets that decap to relieve that pressure off of IGNISAVIS that they so desperately need in this 4-minute and 20-second left match. And Zoxy not playing as much of a role as I thought he might. He's still holding that rock, and I think Cyrix might be holding him. It's a bit of an awkward exchange, but Nikita Pau seems like they could get a shot here on Cyrix.
Yeah, that's a very good push by Cyrix. And Nefo. Oh, exchange shots is happening right now.
Oh, and takes out the
Nikita Pau bridge is gone again.
Yeah.
And then Cyrix is fine.
Yeah.
Cyrix is sending another shot towards the turret of Nazoxy. Nazoxy loses one kill.
But that spall liner eats the majority of the damage, only getting loader.
Who did the track damage from there? I'm not sure. Machine gun maybe?
And the artillery comes down, but I mean, Nikita Pau gets taken out by Nefo regardless.
Yep, now Nazoxy is going to be fixing this track. He can still shoot, but is Cyrix going to be perma-driving him or something? Maybe he has a... Yep.
Not so sure as he goes down anyway.
He just finishes him off, yeah. Good plays right there. Now 2 caps are under control of IGNISAVIS. And not a lot of presence by Team AVRES on this side. Nikita Pau is going to be respawning, together with Nazoxy. Are they going to be... Yeah, they have to, right? They have to counter this. Meanwhile, Master Delta and Imperial's with Rastafari and Shimada are just sitting at the rocks. Basically, right now, Master Delta and Imperial's don't really need to do much, as they do have superiority in the caps. If Shimada and Rastafari have to
as long
do
as they
something.
hold pressure here and they don't allow Shimada to sort of rotate around to get a position onto B or any position that their players on the other side of the map are trying to utilize, then yeah, no, they're in perfect standing. And thus far, yeah, IGNISAVIS looking quite strong, retaking the advantage in tickets. I'm not sure if you can go to the leader or the scoreboard momentarily, just to give us an idea. Oh yeah, okay, so the tickets are almost lined up entirely. Although I will say that the AVRES and IGNISAVIS titles are swapped, if we could swap those. So IGNISAVIS is on the right and AVRES is on the left.
Why was it? Apologies.
No worries.
Yeah, oh damn.
But yeah, it looks like Nikita Pau is going to be pushing up on Cyrix, and Cyrix is not going to be able to do anything about it.
Apologies. Our scoreboard software just crashed.
Well, Nikita Pau pushing back, popping smoke, trying to get outside of the artillery, and Cyrix just going to be repairing in the artillery, saying, well, we might as well. Okay, now Cyrix is going to be repaired, rotating away and trying to find Nikita Pau Pau in the smoke. Nefo fighting Nazoxi and maybe getting an advantage here? I mean, he's playing the Ariat, so, I mean, that's kind of the advantage in and of itself, but kudos to Nazoxi for playing it regardless. Nikita Pau Pau is going to be repaired in the smoke and not contested by Sarex as there's a rocket between them.
Yeah,
and Nefo backing up slightly just to get a better position over A without... ooh, a very aggressive play there from
almost
Nikiko.
good shot, but not. Oh.
And he gets punished with a millisecond left to reload.
Yeah, nice place by Cyrex right here. And then Nazox is going to be in trouble. Cyrex is trying to charge, exchanges shots. Horizontal drive on Nazoxi. Yeah. Meanwhile, Rastafari is also without the breach on the C side. Shimada is pushing against Master Delta though. So this is momentary relief. Oh, Master Delta takes a shot but also destroys the enemy. But then he has no operation in his turret. Rastafari is going to fix himself.
I don't think it'll ultimately matter at this point. AVRES has lost the first round to the ticket bleed.
I mean, yeah, well, maybe, yeah. Rastafari decides to just sit around. And,
yeah, Rastafari just holding the cap and looks like he's going to get shot there by Master Delta. They go for trade and the round ricochets up into the... Oh, well. I mean, they're just kind of playing pin the tail on the donkey blindfolded, obviously, so...
He still could not.
Yeah. 4-second reload can't save you if you don't know where your opponent is exactly.
First point goes for Team IGNISAVIS. Yeah. Alright, intrigue. That's what we like. Alright. So, what do we see? Formations. Look at all of these IPM ones on the side of IGNISAVIS and yeah, and just the 1A, 1A1. Meanwhile, oh, we see Nikita Pau Pau with a Black Knight. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, with the Black Knight with a very lovely camouflage.
Yeah, fantastic camo. Kelpie. It's called Kelpie. Made by Liechtenstein. Super cool.
Oh, he does run to the rock and...
Whoa, in takes Nefo.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, retaliation is happening.
Mm-hmm.
From this position, he's been pestered for the whole previous match. Now, Cyrex is going to be coming from the one line and taking A. Nikita Pau Pau. Is he gonna Pau Pau or is he gonna not Pau Pau?
I think that Sarex does not have an angle from this particular position.
No, he doesn't.
Not yet, at least. Yeah, he's gonna be playing it safe, understandably so.
Yeah,
he just needs to get that cap.
Yeah, he's capturing.
But after that, it's anyone's game, really. As Nikita Pau Pau does drive into artillery, but I think it's going to...
He goes past it.
Yeah.
And Nefo is goes spawning and getting into the field once more. Cyrex is tracked by the artillery strike, I suppose. Yeah, it's fine though. 5 seconds repair. Nefo is coming back. Nefo is not being overlooked as he could have been by Nikita Pau Pau right now. He's gonna probably be furthering himself towards him. Yep. Nazoxi would not let him go up towards the B cap. Meanwhile, what do we see? Oh, that's interesting. Shimada did oh, Rastafari died once already on the C side. That's why.
Yeah, now he's coming back in M1A2.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he's able to be effective.
Imperial and Master are backing off. Nazoxi driving by. Nazoxi is on fire. Horizontal drive is gone together with the. Oh, he's getting.
He gets
Imperial.
Yeah, Imperial's gonna be snatching his life away.
And then Nikita Pau Pau. Nikita Pau Pau with no breach, 10 seconds repair. Cyrex is pushing out. He's gonna try to get in line with this shot. He can't. He's trying to go maybe for a track. He's reloading his machine gun. Lobbing a shot tracks him. Popping the smoke too because he knows that Nikita Pau Pau's smoke is going to go. Takes 2 crew. With
that's gonna command a gunner out, so he's not gonna be able to retaliate. But breach does not go down. So
no, that was a little bit to the left.
Yeah.
He backs off.
Honestly, a very, very strong turret. As you can see, against the 105, it does hold up quite strong, even with M900 being used by Sarex here. Whoa, through the smoke?
Oh, breach shot right there.
Breach goes down.
Nikita Pau Pau and the breach shots, man. Something's going on about this. He's not lucky at all.
Yeah.
Nobody so far, by the way, is contesting B camp. Nikita Pau Pau probably wanted to, but I wonder what's going to happen when Nefo is taking position. He's going to be looking out for Nazoxi, seemingly.
Oh, and almost a trash shot there on the Black Knight, but he gets punished.
Cyrex, yep, Cyrex is gone. Cyrex is gone. This Oxy did a good job. Nikita Papao is still fixed himself. 20 seconds until he is repaired. Nefo is taking a far position over here. Is there going to be any vicinity? He's looking out for the right flank for the seaside. If anybody is overlooking from the rocks, potentially Shimada. But he is not. He's busy. No, he is looking out. He's looking out. He's trying. And he's lobbing shots.
Shimada able to play two different positions at once. One against his opponent and the other. Oh, it looks like he's going to be going for the aggressive rock climb here. Shimmying his way through.
He's pushing through, yeah. Master Delta and Imperial Zla on the receiving side. Imperial backs off considerably. It looks like IGNISAVIS doesn't really care for taking for the seaside because they're like retreat at the back, and they're at the back foot on the seaside and they don't care about it. Maybe they're gonna try to capture B at some point.
I think the investment more so is the A-B position. If you can't pry people out of C, it's honestly worth it to utilize the B and A position more. Because if you just keep throwing people at that C position and you keep losing, then you're just throwing away respawns that you could be utilizing in more productive areas of the map. Even though Imperia's Law does have a good standing, on the map in and of itself, I think that Nikita Papao and his Oxy could make a play here for A and B.
And then we also see that Nefo is kind of in the clear for passing towards B. No, Rastafari is going to be getting into the field back again. It was Shimada back then, but they decided to rotate. No, Nefo passes through. Rastafari is going to be only overlooking the B cap itself now. Nefo pushing aggressively together with Cyrex. Is Nikita Papao going to be in the vicinity of anything? Nikita Papao lobbing a shot towards Imperial, looks like. They're popping a smoke.
Yeah, trying to allow Nizoxia to have more breathing room to rotate around the B cap to have better freedom to get to positions that he needs.
Cyrex looking out for... Whoa, that could have been something.
Yeah, potentially, but I think he just knew that it wasn't worth it.
Yep. Popping smokes, Nikita Papao in between him and Cyrex, but this works both ways. So Cyrex using the smoke too to advance further. Looking out for the seaside flankers, Shimada. But Rastafari is fixing his engine right now. 9 seconds in front of the cap.
But he still has that cap, and Shimada's holding off Imperia's Law and Master Delta to a certain extent.
Yeah, Imperia's being tracked.
Leo 2K with the 20mm can be very, very effective.
Yep.
Especially in positions of hard cover with the rocks.
Something interesting is going on. Very wide flank. Nizox is taken straight through the field over here. Is Imperial going to be saying no to this, or that's very interesting?
I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure he can. Oh, Nikita Papao taking some rounds from Cyrex there.
Oh. Ooh, how did that not go through? Oh my god.
The Charlie is a challenge to pen.
Oh,
and Nizoxi from the left.
Yeah.
Gonna be getting that B cap as well.
Yeah, that's very interesting wide flank through all the open space, and he ends up here. Very interesting. Yeah, Nefo's gonna have to back off and wait for Cyrex to come back. What do we have? We have Cyrex and Nefo on their last spawns. That's no good news.
No, it really isn't.
Imperial is being taken by Rastafari. Master Delta is gonna be alone waiting. So the ticket bleed is not in the favor of IGNISAVIS right now at all, in favor of AVRES.
And artillery coming down all around Shimada, who might actually go down to it here. He does have to repair.
Oh, Master Delta is really toasty.
It's like Shimada's gonna be able to take out Master Delta there, and so that clears up the C cap entirely.
Well, Cyrex and Nefo are pushing together through the desert in between B and A. Nikita Papao is trying to prepare, popping smokes, and he's going to be backing off a little bit and let's see how this unveils. Yeah, Cyrex is playing very defensively now among these rocks.
Gonna be slowly.
Nikita is trying to bait.
Tough. He does have the advantage against an M1A1. Turret is a little bit more squishy.
Well, we have 3 players on this side right now. They realize that they need to do the cap on B. Imperia, Nefo, and Cyrex are right here right now, and the Zoxy is standing there. The Zoxy is tracked.
With 3 minutes left on the match, it's gonna be really difficult.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be tickets. It's gonna be tickets if they manage to capture this.
Yeah.
Because the difference right now is like 10,000 both teams, and the Zoxy is gone. So Imperials now have to face Shimada. Maybe somebody help him with this. But the other two, what? No, never mind. Sorry. And the other two players are focused on Nikitka.
Yeah, and Nikitka gonna get tracked. Oh no, Nikitka tracked Cyrex, so that means that he's gonna be able to relieve some pressure and fight Nefo potentially. And Imperials, oh, he's eating rounds left and right. I mean, Nikitka's challenger is just absolutely. He's eating more rounds. I mean, this is just
another one.
Challenger ridiculous.
And here goes
he's
breach.
Gonna get the breach.
Oh my god. Okay, finally he gets his breach disabled. Imperia.
And I think he's just gonna make a run for. Oh no, he's gonna repair. Okay. Yeah, if I was him, I'd just make a run for the well.
Oh, they have the clear approach towards the B camp right now. Nefo and Imperia are charging in.
And the Zoxy can't do anything to retaliate.
Cyrex is trying to finish off Nikitka Papao, but then the Zoxy is over there to stop him from doing this. But this decap is very important. There probably still might not be enough time. They took a little bit too much time.
2 minutes on the clock, and the tickets are in AVRES's advantage.
Cyrex Turit is toast. Imperia is charging towards the Zoxy to stop him.
And Nefo's going to be getting that cap, but with 1:50 on the clock, actually, I think it might tick into their favor. Nikitka goes down.
They're sacrificing. Cyrex is gone out the match. This is not good at all.
But yeah, the Imperia's going to be rotating back, trying to stop that push of A. Oh man, but if they get that A cap, I think it's going to be a nail in the coffin here.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, IGNISAVIS as Nefo swings. I mean, impressive shot from Nefo getting in the Zoxy. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're not going to be smoking out Shimada out of there in a while.
I think that Nikitka might get an angle here on Imperia. Yeah, he does get an angle and lights Imperia's on fire.
Yeah, Imperia is going to Shimada.
Yeah.
And Master Delta takes Rastafari. Master Delta is charging towards the C cap. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. Maybe he's going to decap, and for a little window there's going to be advantage on the side of IGNISAVIS, but 50 seconds is not too much. It's not much. And Nefo would be charging towards the E cap, but Nikitka Papao is going to stop him. Yeah, this is not going to work. Not exactly. But again, both teams demonstrate gameplay that's worthy of each other. And yeah, this signifies the kind of gameplay. We are looking at the points and we're looking at the timer, right?
Over 25 seconds. But the C cap is going to go to Ignis. Oy, oy, oy. With 2 players down though against 3.
That's not going to happen now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to take another 5 seconds to get that cap.
Rastafari is charging towards the B side. B cap, sorry. And
yeah, Nefo is not able to retaliate.
Boom.
Oh.
So yeah, AVRES, just make sure that this doesn't happen. AVRES, we have 1-1.
It's at least for you're on the other team, so it's gonna be opposite for you. Nice.
But I
sides are correct. Nice.
All right. What do we see? We see everything the same, basically.
Yeah. Composition relatively the same. The drone. The drone.
The Zox is going to one line quickly to get the A cap. Oh.
Oh no! Yeah, well, I forgot to mention that throughout this entire tournament, people have been slamming MPAT into the drones, but it does no damage because of the MPAT nerf, so it's just kind of funny fireworks.
Right, the Zox is going to be entering the A cap. Cyrex is going to be sitting in that little B1, B2 corner. Nikitka Papao is in his position once again to take all of the breach damage. Hopefully, this will be different this time. We have Nefo in the rocks eyeballing the B cap. We have full engagement in between Shimada and Rastafari and Imperia and Master Delta. Shimada is trying to maintain some position where he could quickly rotate and overlook the field in between the B and C. Potentially.
Yeah, I mean, he's able to kind of move between both worlds, if you will, both B and C, as you said, but I think Nefo is somewhat pretty hyper aware of that fact, and he's not going to be pushing. especially with Nikita there as well. But Nikita holding Sarex while they get the A cap there as the Centauro gets the A cap. And Shimada.
He's looking out, he's looking out.
Yep.
So Cyrex is holding Nikita Papa and Nizoxi down. Nizoxi is going to have to rotate again from the back of the B side. But then Nefo is going to be probably stopping him from doing this. He's already machine gunning, saying that you don't even try, boy. Don't come here.
Yeah. He's giving him a warning, but the drone comes out once again here from Nizoxi, just trying to... I mean, the benefit of the drone, right, is that it gives awareness to the rest of the team if a person isn't scouted, but as you can see, the entire enemy team is scouted.
Now. Yeah.
So, very, very well played there from Nizoxi. Impedus Law Master Delta versus Rastafari Shimada. Still, nothing really coming to fruition over here.
No,
but you know, obviously the traditional positions being taken, and looks like just some MG fire there from Nikita onto the gentleman playing, Sarex playing the Permin position.
I feel like potentially maybe Nizoxi could be the one man who could be moving this.
The ice. Yeah. No, I have a feeling as well that could be the outcome here.
But he decides to chill. He decides to chill. Nothing is happening in regards to tickets much as both teams have one cap. They are just, in a stalemate.
Yeah.
Maybe Nefo is going to be tired of not moving anywhere. But then Shimada is going to be looking out. That's a little bit of attempt of making a move at artillery, but to no avail at all. No movement on the seaside. Looks like Imperia, maybe. Imperia squeezing in further. Yeah, he's making it uncomfortable for Shimada. Imperia.
But he's also feeling a bit uncomfortable as the artillery goes down on top of
he
him.
He cares not for this artillery. This is not for this. No.
It's simply a measly fly in his grand scheme to attack Shimada. Yeah, a flesh wound.
He wants to push further, but then Rastafari is going to be overlooking him. Master Delta is pushing further towards Rastafari, so he doesn't feel so comfortable, looks like.
Yeah, putting that pressure, and then that might cause him to make a mistake and drive into Imperius Law.
He's going to have to reverse tremendously. And what we are seeing, by the way, is that maybe they're taking a lot of attention away. Oh, Shimada is engine. That gives Nefo an opportunity to move further.
Yeah.
He's going to receive the information. He's going. And
Rastafari going to be in a very big pickle here. Like I said, he was going to reverse, but... Oh yeah, this is Imperius Law's moment if Master Delta doesn't take the opportunity himself.
No, doesn't
Master
seem...
Delta slowly encroaching forward.
They're being
but
careful.
Yeah, Shimada. 20mm Imperius Law, but Imperius Law now with the hard cover separating him from Shimada. But now they're going to reassess the situation and start attacking.
Open smokes, trying to bait a shot. Trying to bait potential shot. Boom! Takes him out!
Shimada gets knocked out by Imperius Law.
Oh, and Rastafari pushes at Master Delta. Master Delta responds. Rastafari is toast. He has no barrel in breach. IGNISAVIS, good play right there. Good play right there.
Very, very good play. C is going to be liberated here, and B also...
Yeah, B is already under control of Nefo.
Yeah, under control of
Nefo sitting there very comfortably. Nizoxi could not... Yeah, he could not rotate. Yeah, I wonder if he did earlier in the match, if this would go the same way or not.
It's a little bit harder to do than what we saw in previous matches where I believe we saw a member of Caper rotating around to the sort of camp area. I mean, the Centauro 120 just has less armor. You have to play much more cautiously.
Yeah. But they are pretty mobile. We see that Nikita Papa and Nizoxi are pushing towards Nefo. Nefo is gone. Nizoxi is going to be decapped because they know that nobody's overlooking the B camp from the side of C, as the boys are too busy capturing points.
Sarex just barely repairing now, not able to defend his teammate well enough to hold.
Nikita Papa also has no breach in battle. His breach and battle are going to be tortured until the end of this round, feels like. Nefo is spawning the same direction he's going, towards the B camp. And Nikita Papa is going to be fixing himself in 15 seconds. That's a long time. Nobody's going to be overlooking Nefo from the rocks of C. Nefo is going to be absolutely measuring his skill against Nizoxi's.
Rastafari clapping in Law there.
Nefo lost breach to Nizoxi and he backs off. Nizoxi is not going to retaliate.
Or is he?
Is he?
He's rotating.
He
but it looks
is,
like he's going to be rotating to help out with... Oh, with Sarix at A.
Yeah.
So he's going to leave the cap unprotected
Well,
to help Nikita Pow Pow.
I guess he is very sure of his mobility, as he might be able to return back.
Yeah, but with Sarix hiding behind that rock, it's going to be hard to pry him out. A 2v1 is going to be transpiring here.
Whoa, nice shot by Cyrex. And then Nizoxy. The rear is not going to be comfortable because the engine deck finishes off Nikita Pow Pow. Nizoxy is going to try to push. Is Cyrex going to be able to run away from this? He is. Oh my god, Cyrex, dude. He absolutely draws the blanket towards himself, just like that.
Yeah, and now leaving B, well, not completely exposed, but oh my goodness.
That's a bad shot. But then
he's got to run.
Is Nikita Pow Pow going to be able to get out of the spawn in time?
Oh, that's going to be a nice engine shot.
Engine shot. Yep. You're right.
And I think that's going to be a clean kill here. Oh wait, but Nefo coming in. I think Nizoxy's weighing his options. He knows that Nefo's going to be pushing, and he knows he wants to kill Cyrex. Using the drone to kind of gauge how far away Nefo is.
Oh, there is a side shot and the breach is gone.
Oh, wait a second. Nefo coming in on Nizoxy. Oh my goodness, Nizoxy taking out breach on Nefo.
Yeah, Nizoxy's been very good with his accuracy. Finishes off Cyrex. Cyrex played very well, but almost very well. I
mean, yeah, I'm astonished by Nizoxy. Starstruck even.
Yeah. Imperia just left the match without 3 deaths and only 2 deaths.
Huh. Could have been a disconnect.
Maybe. I'm hoping. Yes, he's under full control. Rastafari and Shimada just lobbing shots in
3 minutes left on the match as well.
Yeah.
Cyrex, almost eating around there from Nizoxy once again. Rastafari's on fire. To whom I can only assume is probably Nefo.
Yeah. Master Delta is also on Amorak fire. Explodes.
Okay, a shot into the turret from Rastafari onto Nefo, and he jays out.
Yeah, they accept the loss.
And
that's the point for Team AVRES.
That's 2-1.
That crumbled very quickly with this move in between the B and A.
IGNISAVIS are definitely capable of bringing it back. They need 2 victories in a row to make the substantial climb out of this, but we'll see.
So Nikita Pow Pow is going to the position from which he's been being pestered from, just like last time he played on this side. Nizoxy going into the field in between B and A. Cyrex taking the one line, Nefo is taking the same direction as Nizoxy. B cap is under no attention at all, and we have Rastafari with Shimada. Unavia is pushing towards C. Master Delta with Imperials now are going to be facing them on the other side. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I mean, obviously off the bat we're seeing some smoke rounds coming out here, trying to defend their caps.
Nikita Pow Pow decides not to stay in this little spot over here and moves one line too.
And he's going to be doing it in the Black Knight as well, which is not necessarily the most aggressor vehicle. Rastafari lighting Master Delta on fire. Over here at C.
Boom!
Oh
okay.
My goodness, Nikita!
Eat your words right now.
My goodness.
Nikita, how, more like. What?
Yeah.
Alright.
Especially with an well, I guess it was an IPM one, but still, yeah.
Yeah, he takes him down. Which means that he's gonna be open some smokes and rotating towards the cap probably. But he's not the fastest boy. He's looking out for Nefo on a hill, but then Nizoxy should also be doing that too, controlling him. Cyrex is going into one line again, but then Nikita Pow Pow is going to be probably slipping through towards the cap.
He could potentially slip through.
The fire to which Rastafari set Master to 1 did not come to fruition.
Nefo takes a shot at Nikita Pow Pow, and the artillery is coming down all around him, but yeah, like you said, he was able to slip by. Being the British tank that he is, having copious amounts of smoke. Master Delta and Bidisla here at C against Shimada and Rastafari. A tale as old as time at this point, but yeah, Master Delta looks like he's had quite the traumatic experience. Artillery craters all around him. Oh, a smoke round coming out there from Bidisla, smoking out Shimada, not able to see what's left from right, what's in front of him at all.
There's nothing to look over in the field, so he can dedicate himself. But then he just pops smokes. Wants to reset this engagement a little bit. Looks like.
But overall, looking very, very strong here in the initial here from AVRES.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the Nikitka power play was different. I'm pretty sure, maybe I'm wrong, but IGNISAVIS probably did not expect for Nikitka power to go to one line instead of sitting in that balcony over there.
And Nikitka trading shots with Nefo. It looks like Nikitka gets breached.
Yeah, he gets breached. He's gonna sit this
and
out.
And Nizoxi also taking a shot there, like getting lit on fire by Nvidia's Law.
The Imperius
so
fine.
Great play
Imperius
there.
pushing hard. And
Nefo's
Shimada is gonna be ready.
hard as well. Nefo's gonna be going for the B cap.
Oh my god, Imperius line is playing a dangerous game right now. Master Delta gonna be capitalizing this, maybe?
But
Nizoxi gets taken down by Cyrex.
Master Delta now has a free opportunity to push for that.
Oh boy, Imperius, what's happening, Imperia?
Right, he's gonna get flanked from the left and right. He's gonna have to make a choice. He's gonna have to push one of them, and I think he's gonna go for the 2K.
Oh, he chose the red pill, and then the blue pill got him back. But Master Delta is gonna be taking the C. Well, Rastafari.
And wait a second, Nefo could take a retaliating shot here at Rastafari.
He backs off though. He doesn't feel so comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, they did win positioning from that aggressive play from AVRES. Master Delta able to get on the C cap is very worth it for IGNISAVIS in this moment, as they're down half the tickets that they had when they first started. Nikitka Pow Pow getting pressured here by Cyrex, and Nefo as well. This is going to be 2v1 that he's
Nefo takes the
not
breach and
prepared to fight.
And Cyrex is going to be taken down. Boom.
That's a triple cap for IGNISAVIS here.
Yeah, but I wonder if for long or not. The Zoxy stops on his approach towards B, as Nefo is coming back. And
a shot scraped off the turret of Nizoxi there from spawn and Nvidia's Law.
Master Delta is going to be in a little bit of a situation over here right now. Shimada is about to push out from the flank of Master Delta, and Imperia's Eye is not going to be there in time.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Master Delta's best bet is
back off.
I don't know, holding the cap, focusing Shimada, which he does not do in time and gets knocked out. So
Imperia takes a shot at Shimada though.
Nvidia. Yeah,
Shimada is fine, very much fine, yeah.
Any damage.
Still is going to be 2 cap out of 3 for Team IGNISAVIS.
Yeah, and the 2v1, where have we seen this before, Sean? Nvidia's led the 2v1 once again, trading shots there, and
Imperia on fire and no turret. Yeah, he just jays out, he knows.
Gets knocked out there, and does that mean Imperia on its last leg, last life?
Oh boy, that's pretty quick.
Yeah. Master Delta though,
the value of the player,
coming back out of spawn.
Rastafari taking a shot at Nefo.
Oh, Nefo is toast. And Nefo goes down.
Very squeezy shot over here.
And now it's all up to Cyrex to hold the 2 caps that IGNISAVIS have. Master Delta not in a position to really help his teamate out.
Zox is not going to be pushing up because Master Delta is sitting over here in the hill. Nikitka Papa might be a little bit more aggressive against Cyrex now.
Yeah, he's going to be a bit more aggressive, but Nvidia's Law
Nikitka Papa
takes a shot.
He loses breach and he's toast to Master Delta. Yep.
Wow.
Master Delta is
great
slinging those.
Three-pronged attack there from IGNISAVIS.
Cyrex is also stopped. His breach is gone.
And Nizoxi just on the back of the hill here just really can't approach because Master Delta hits him, Cyrex could hit him, and now Nvidia's Law, the latest threat in the triple threat of B. As you can see, they've invested entirely on the AB, and I don't think AVRES was prepared to really defend against that.
But it's interesting if AVRES is going to be capitalizing on what's happening on C right now. Shimada and Rastafari pushing really far out for Master Delta. Master Delta takes a shot from Nizoxi. Master Delta is going to be, no matter what, he's going to be toast very soon. Unless he just, turns into one punch man. No.
Oh my goodness. Nikitka Pow Pow. Pow-powing Master Delta in that 3v4v1 situation. The only player that was isolated on that side of the map.
Now they're probably going to be rotating towards the B cap, but in what formation, I wonder? Because the Team IGNISAVIS... Oh, there we go. See, Shimada already 11 shots, and Imperia is gone.
Yeah.
Entirely out of the match.
So that's going to be a 3v1, but Igni is still with the ticket advantage, but 4.5 minutes. Can they defend the caps for that long? I'm not sure. IGNISAVIS' Cyrex takes out Rastafari.
That's important.
Yeah, that's important because he was going on an aggressive push for that B cap, so they're saying hands off.
Yep.
But I'm not sure
Shimada's going to have to relax a little bit.
Yeah.
But then Nizoxi is going to be under the cover of Shimada, and Nizoxi might be able. Shimada, sorry, Noxos is doing something interesting. He's gonna go on a far loop flank. I wonder.
I'm not sure. I think that the way that they're playing this so far, IGNISAVIS on the defense, of course, because, well, the 3v4 situation coupled with defending the only 2 caps that they necessarily need to win the match. I mean, obviously, AVRES is going to have to make a play here, and they will do so here shortly. But
oh my god, Serex is about to be in trouble, man.
Yeah, potentially.
Serex is about to be in trouble. There is going to be triple push against him.
He trades shots with the rest of Fry against his autoloader. But, oh no.
Nikitka now, and then the Zoxy from the flank. The Zoxy from the Serex have to be really careful. The Zoxy is decapping now.
And Serex popping smoke here. He's going to get pushed by Nikika Pow Pow. He might get Pow Pow'd. He's got to play carefully. Team's relying on him. Ooh, trade shots with Nikika.
How is Serex still fine? I do not know.
I mean,
Nikitka is also pristine.
But yeah, that decap is not going to be looking good here for Team IGNISAVIS.
Nefo is too far back. Master Delta is also a bit too far back to retake in any way at all.
Or to support Serex. A shot in the turn, Nikika Pow Pow, non-pens there from Serex.
Seems Rastafari wants to...
Oh my goodness,
Serex
the
right
shot
there.
into the... That was a beautiful shot from Serex. Hits the top of the turret ammo racks. The Challenger 3D, and they're all going down.
The Zoxy is gone.
The Zoxy and Rastafari all getting knocked out within a 10-second time span, a 5-second time span even.
Shimada is standing alone over here.
And Nefo decaps the point, and that's game.
Wow. Okay, alright. Yeah, AVRES just a slip. And that's it. Wow.
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 Yeah, I mean, the 2 players here are going to be reeling to try and get back to Zoxy and Rastafari, but also we have to recognize that Nikika Pow Pow is out after that amazing shot from Serex into the ammunition at the very top of the turret.
So now it's a 3v3, yeah?
Yeah. Nefo is going to be encircled here, but, I mean, look at all 3 artilleries dropping right on top of him. It's going to be brutal. Shimada going to be the first one to maybe get the right angle, but then again, Master Delta.
Non-pen by Master Delta, even though the shot was pretty good.
Yeah.
Serex sets the Zoxy on fire. And he's gone. Rastafari gets in the position to take the Serex, and he's gone too. But even if they decap all the points, they're not going to have enough time. Yeah, that's a point for Team IGNISAVIS.
Wow.
2-2. Is it the first time in the majors, in the playoffs of this tournament when we have a 2-3? Is it? I'm looking at the bracket. No, it's the first time.
Really?
Yeah, in the playoffs, yeah.
100% final match between IGNISAVIS and AVRES here in the winners part of the bracket, if I recall correctly.
So the situation is going to be the same. But this time Serex is going to be going to the... Yeah, Serex is the balcony.
Nefo
is going for
driving
the
to mid, loading smoke rounds here. That's going to be crucial for his positioning as he blocks off the angle there from Rastafari and Shimada. And we've seen the Zoxy with the drone! And the Centauro.
Yeah, it seems like both teams are resorting to the same tactics. Nikitka Pow Pow, though, this time is going to be stopped by Serex. The shots are already fired, but he's fine. Yeah, definitely, this is such a position. Oh, that's another shot at the drone, but the drone cares not. Yep. Such an important position, controlling over this field. Nonetheless, though, the capture point is under the control of the Zoxy. Team AVRES. Nefo is sitting in a position, looking out for Shimada. Shimada is in the smoke. Is Nefo going to be moving further with this? Because he totally has a chance right now.
I think he will once he's popped enough smoke and the markers go disappear. But then again, Shimada is still in a pretty advantageous position, and especially with that 20mm, it will be able to mark Nefo if he hits the angle correctly, or if he knows exactly what the pathing of Nefo is going to be.
Yeah, but for this he needs to be sure that Serex is holding Nikika Pow Pow well. Nefo is lobbing his smokes. He's gonna spend all of his ammo.
Smokes. It's just the
has plenty of smokes.
Barrage.
He's now looking out for.
Although, then again, wait a second. Oh, there will never be any opportunity for Nefo to really push even with the smokes, it's useless because Nazoxi, able to have that drone up, means the markers are permanently scouting all of the IGNISAVIS players. So that's not really going to be a very effective play, and I'm not sure if Nefo knows that.
But then why would he lob the smokes and not move out of there? That's interesting.
Well, because even then, I mean, utilizing on markers only is not the way that he's going to get killed, right? Like, if Shimada's going to kill him, it's going to be off of, you know, him being able to be visually seen. So it might as well take that advantage away from him.
I mean, you could have also just hid behind the rocks and not... well, I mean... What do I know?
A bit of a psychological warfare aspect to it as well.
Yeah.
You have to consider that Shimada can barely see. I mean, if you look at the position that Shimada's in, he's just sitting there. Like, he can't see anything.
Yeah, absolutely. He's the blazing it over there. Yep.
yeah. It's not 420, but he is blazing it. That's true.
Here goes all the smokes. And Nefo is still in the same position. Now artillery hits. The artillery strikes are going to be happening on both Shimada and Nefo. Shimada popping smokes himself now towards the C camp. Is this not going to give him? No, not going to give him any chances. That's one artillery strike, and then there's going to be another, I suppose. There was a sign, yep.
I mean, Nikita has a great position here to stop any push onto B, and he's also holding Serex. But at the same time, I think Nefo could make it across if he really needed to. He could just pop a smoke round at Nefo, and that would make it 10 times harder for him to hit. But at the moment, with the stalemate...
Nikita has to either look at Serex or Nefo, right? He cannot do both.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
That's an interesting stalemate right here, even though... I mean, I don't know. I feel the same. Nefo could have a chance to get to the B cap.
He definitely has a chance to, but it seems like he wants to play it safe, even though he is on his first spawn in the IPM1, which is not necessarily the most prized Abrams that you could bring in this lineup, right? He could risk it and still come out with an M1A1 or an M1A2. But why risk it when technically I know they are down. If you look at the sliver of tickets they are down on, yeah, it's not looking great. If the match were to end right now, it would go into AVRES' favor.
Then it seems that Nizoxi just fully assumed the drone position, the drone function.
Yeah, fully assumed the drone position, and all of the players here for IGNISAVIS are scouted. There's no mystery as to where they are to AVRES. One of the advantages of the Centauro.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, as Restfrag takes out Impedius Law. Okay, he goes down, and that's going to be Master Delta getting a 2v1. But then that means that Nefo able to now start to rotate towards that B position if he needs it. Shimada not able to counter him, and he's going to go for it.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Master Delta backing up off the C cap. He knows he's going to be pressured.
He re-enters it though.
Yeah, he's got to play either the most aggressive match of his life, or he's got to play the most defensive match of his life. I mean, either way, it's kind of two sides of the same coin, but he goes down to Shimada.
Double shot, yeah, and then, yep, he's going to be under the control of AVRES. Nefo managed to get in, but then there is absolutely no advancements at all towards the A side in regards to IGNISAVIS. Imperia is on fire, and no turret also from his spawn. Yeah, that's gnarly. That's not looking too good for IGNISAVIS.
Rastafari also still sitting in that position that's really just there for the sake of holding Nikita down, so Nefo can, you know, sit there. But with the defensive Nazoxi, or with Nazoxi defending Nikita in that position, it's really up to Master Delta and Impedius Law to make the waves here, make movements, make plays for IGNISAVIS to have any substantial change. But yeah, then again, Rastafari playing kind of aggressively there, not going for the cap on the point, but that's not necessarily a mistake, seeing as they already have the ticket advantage. Yeah, artillery coming down on Imperius Law. I'm not sure what I would do in the situation. It's just tough. I mean, obviously Nefo now being held in two different ways, right? Shimada has an easy position to sort of rotate back around. If Nefo tries to play aggressively here and go for Nikita or Nazoxi, Shimada can just turn right back around and give him the DM23 to the face, or to the engine. 20mm coming out there from Shimada onto Master Delta's track. Man, that 20mm is annoying at times.
Popping all these smokes.
Yeah. Serex still stuck in that position. I mean, yeah, it's really looking strong here for AVRES. With 5 minutes on the clock, you don't want to be stuck like this in your spawn, IGNISAVIS. obviously did not expect to come this far and to then to fall in a manner such as this, but that seems like the reality with 4.5 minutes on the clock. Master Delta might get slapped here by Rastafari. He's not aware. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does take a shot, but eats the round, and he's Master Delta playing aggressively.
Yeah,
and
I guess.
Has to.
Yeah, I guess they decided to, pretty much isolate Cyrex from his function entirely. As in,
Yeah.
They just can capture the E-cap from the one line and then reverse entirely with the Centauro. And
No,
well,
but to be
win
fair,
over the
Cyrex
seaside.
is still very useful in that position, because if he's not there, Nefo gets 2v1 by Nazoxi and Nikika, so you still have to put respect on his name, even though he's sitting in what seems like the corner of the map. He's still holding the only capture point that IGNISAVIS has control over at the moment.
No, he's useful. It's just I'm saying that not so useful at this point.
Yeah, right. There's not enough development on his part, right? He can't push Nikika and get that A cap. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But then Nikita Papa is there so that Nefo cannot advance towards A. So
Yeah. Oh, and Shimada getting, I believe, his engine knocked out there
Nefo
by artillery.
Nefo is losing patience. He's moving out.
Yeah, he's losing patience, and actually, I don't
And
know
it
if he's
takes a
losing
shot in
patience
his
or he got
breach.
the- Oh, and Shimada goes down to Master Delta, so the rest of Fry is going to be in the corner here. He's going to be having to play quite defensive, but luckily he's kind of in a good position to do so.
Nefo loses the breach, but then machine guns the Zoxy's transmission and he backs off. Nikita Papa lobbing a shot at the Cyrex.
We're seeing some huge waves here at C as Impedius Light and Master Delta going to be encircling. Oh, wait a second there, Nazoxi, yeah.
Finishes off Nefo, yep.
But yeah, we're seeing huge waves here at C. Decap there from Impedius Light is crucial with 2.5 minutes. I don't know, I think they have to go for kills, Jean. I don't know if they can win purely based on merit.
No, I don't think so.
And tickets.
But then the kills, they would have to be killing them like a lot.
Woof. Yeah, and yeah, IGNISAVIS is not in the position to kill all of their players as Nazoxi takes that B point. Master Delta, it's just it's been a trade this entire time between B and C, right? As soon as they get C, they lose B. As soon as they lose C, they get B. It's just this trade back and forth that AVRES is able to exploit.
Yep. Nikita Papa takes Cyrex on approach from the spawn. And now he's going to be dominating that field.
Takes a shell to the face, and I think Nazoxi is going to clean up the kill here.
Nikita takes the breach barrel on Imperia. Imperia is
draining
out
Nazoxi
again.
Playing very aggressively, going to push Nefo. Engine shot on Nefo, and yeah, that's going to be cleaning up the kill by Nazoxi. Master Delta goes down as well, and Cyrex, the last player on Team IGNISAVIS.
That's sad. That is sad. IGNISAVIS did fight well. I guess they just ran out of gas for the last one.
Yeah. Well, my
Looks like.
theory does come true. I mean, if we are to think that AVRES is better than AVRVG, since they did knock them down into the losers bracket, then they are able to handle themselves against IGNISAVIS.
But it is 2-3 though.